Sorry it's been a while, I've been busier than expected lately. I am reviewing a free demo for you on this one, so take everything that I'm about to say with just a pinch of salt. Jumpship is absolutely peak. This is the only game that I have been playing for the last few days, and I am incredibly hyped up off of it. I'm sold. I'm buying this on release day. Let me give you a breakdown. It's essentially Sea of Thieves had a baby with Titanfall, and you just know it came out of the womb on a snowboard. I mean, it's just that cool. You're a 4-stack of space pirates helming a ship, completing a series of on-foot and in-space missions. If you don't have enough men, you get a robot buddy. He gives Bosco and R2-D2 a run for their money, so he's not bad either. I'll give you a real quick walkthrough of how a normal mission would go. They will range in time and difficulty from 20 minutes all the way to a full hour. You will have a segmented map with several sequential locations, and your goal is to get to the end of the map by any means necessary. Every choice has a consequence, often seen in the form of missing out on other loot opportunities, but don't worry, there will be plenty to go around. Once you have completed the main objective in an area, you may further scavenge, then you go ahead and jump to the next location. You'll do that until you get to the final mission, in which case you'll complete and then jump back to your hangar. So far, the only enemies are robots and ships, but there is a fair bit of variability in their designs. There are spider tanks, suicide drones, flying enemies, walkers, rocket salvo ships, sniper ships, small fighters, large fighters. There's a bit of everything, really. In addition to being customizable from paint jobs to weaponry to thrusters, your ship will also have an onboard AI that sort of serves as a mission director. Your ship can also be progressively damaged through fighting. You may have to put out fires, repair thrusters, replace parts, crawl in a vent, adjust your power grid. There's a lot. And that's just the maintenance. There's a ton of other jobs on the ship. You can pilot, man the guns, or even task yourself to onboarding other enemy ships. More on that later. I found that by my second or third mission, having not played the tutorial that I accidentally skipped, everything was pretty straightforward. When you pick up an item, it will highlight and direct you to where that item is utilized. The heads-up display is actually one of my favorite things about this game. It tells you just about everything you would ever need to know about what is going on with your ship. And, by the way, the ship may initially seem weak, but you can beef it up pretty quickly, so don't worry about that. It gets easier the more you play. There's many things to say about the player, but I'm going to focus on a few above all the rest. Freedom, mobility, and weaponry. There are a ton of jobs you can fulfill, and they will keep you busy, but they aren't boring. Even if you're just the maintenance guy, there's always stuff to do, and it makes you feel like you're a part of the team. There is none of what I would call paperwork tasks. Everything you do is meaningful to the success of the mission, regardless of position. It's a very satisfying feeling being in whatever part of the team you prefer, and more on the note of freedom, generally speaking, if you can imagine it, you can do it. This game is very open-ended with your possibilities. Moving on, we've got mobility, and this is absolutely my favorite aspect of the game. Everything is centered around zero gravity, creativity, magnetic boots, and zip lines that you never have to worry about a cooldown with. You have not lived until you zipline onto a Corvette, fight your way through the onboard enemies, rip the engine out of it, and watch it self-destruct as you float away. It's a beautiful thing. Weaponry, as a final note, is an all-around positive from what I've seen thus far. I actually hope they never try to make changes other than maybe increasing weapon availability and just generally adding more weapons to the game. You start out with your multi-tool that duels as a pistol, and you can actually go through the entire game with only that. It's one of the few instances where the starter pistol does not feel underpowered. But as you progress, you will find weapons scattered about, and they will all hit like a semi-truck meeting a toddler with poor footing on the curb. Once you've successfully completed your mission, go ahead and collect your rewards. Once your rewards are collected, buy some cosmetics or upgrade and customize your ship. I'm sure there's going to be more stuff to buy later, but that's all we got for now, and it's good enough. It is still a demo, after all. And on that point, I don't think I've ever seen a demo this polished. I had one audio glitch out of my near 24 hours playing. This runs better than several current fully released games that have multiple years to get their shit together. While we're on the topic, let's talk about developers. So far, it appears these ones understand what gamers actually want. In addition, it's looking like they have a lot of faith in their product, as they should. They actually give content creators access to cinematic footage to use freely in any videos about the game. I appreciate that level of confidence, and I know that's more of a personal commendation than anything, but seriously, I just appreciate people who take pride in their work. It's also being published by the same group that publishes Deep Rock Galactic's titles, if that's any indication for integrity. That's all I'm gonna put out for the time being, because you never know when catastrophe might strike and something could go horribly wrong in the future. Hell, look at how Randy Pitchford publicly executed what little good PR Borderlands had a few weeks ago. If you liked any of what I had to say today, I would go ahead and check this game out. The demo is currently free on Steam. As for console players, unfortunately you're out of luck for the time being, but the game will be released around summertime on all platforms. I look forward to maybe seeing you out there. Now you can go ahead and join the gaming Discord in the description if you feel like it, and have a good one.